As we move closer to the finale of Emakumeen Bira, the penultimate stage was not one to forget. The peloton taking on 114 kilometres with two fierce second category climbs early in the race and a tough final few kilometres. By the time teams began arriving in the start town of Aecha Baleta, the sunny weather we had experienced in the first two stages had given way to rain, with thunder echoing around the mountainsides. Bira was in the perfect situation with two strong riders in the top five, Ashley Moorman-Passio and Cecily Udra-Ludwig.
Yeah, it's really cool that we are in fifth and fourth position today, and I think we have good possibilities to try something, and I hope that today and maybe also tomorrow, but you'll see some fireworks from Bira.
It's going to be good. It's a pretty hard stage, and yeah, we've got lots of cards to play. So there's a long descent down to the finish. It could come back there because, yeah, it is such a long descent. So, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, there is a long descent, and we saw also the first day that the descending is making so much difference as the climbs here. You need to be brave. Actually, personally, I really like descending, so it's something that maybe can turn out well for us. But yeah, we see how the main teams wants to race today. I think we like also to race aggressive, so we will be there for sure.
Riders signed on the town's busy square before making their way to the start line for the day's stage. Starting the day at the head of the leaderboard, Annemiek van Vleuten appeared to enjoy wearing the leader's white jersey, while others struggled to choose clothes to suit the changeable weather conditions. The pace in the early kilometres was high as the leading teams jostled, competing for the bonus seconds available from the sprint. Anna van der Breggen took the maximum advantage, but only closed the gap by 2 seconds after Van Vleuten scored 1 second at the same sprint. Some attempts were made for a break, but the peloton was eager enough not to let anyone go. Ultimately, the climbs made the early difference, with the bunch reduced to just 20 riders after the second of 3 classified ascents. After the second of those climbs, the favourites made a bid to escape, with Longo Borghini and Moorman-Passio at the head of the affairs. However, shortly after, a group of 11 riders escaped as well from the peloton. Wow deals were impressive, placing both Paulina Royakkers and Anoushka Costa in that group, who managed to gain over 4 minutes over the bunch, with Mitchelton Scott's Georgia Williams becoming the provisional leader on the road for a period. With so many teams represented in that group, the peloton allowed their lead to increase. Indeed, Paulina Royakkers thought she could win this stage, making an impressive break from the leading group. She built up an advantage of 1 minute and 10 seconds over the chasers, San Esteban urging the others to chase. While Royakkers believed in the win and gave her all to stay, she fell short on the long, fast descent, where the group made up time. Caught within the final 4 kilometres, Royakkers finished 9th, while the remaining escapees battled in the sprint finish. Amy Peters proved to be the fastest, out-sprinting Amelia Farlin of Wiggle High 5 and Clara Kloppenberg of Bira.
Yeah, it's pretty hard one because it gets narrow and some couples and holes, but I knew I have to start before the small village, so I did. It was pretty long, but yeah, I think you have no other choice in this finish line. So in the end it worked out. Yeah, now we have more options, of course, but tomorrow will be really hard, I saw, and yeah, we have to speak about it this night. I didn't expect this at all today, so yeah, we have to speak about how it's going to be.
To get a podium in a WorldTour race is awesome, but you always think if I did everything right, what could have been, but yeah, you got to be happy with it. Amy's a really fast sprinter, and she's good in this type of finals. I didn't expect it to actually get so much time, so that was yeah, unexpected, but yeah, it was nice to play it out a bit, and yeah, it was good to be up there.
Yeah, I attacked on the last long climb, and it was like still 30k to go to the finish, but yeah, I try everything to have a gap, and it didn't work out. Like 4 kilometers before the finish, they closed my gap.
San Esteban of Ali Cipollini fell short, but still managed to finish 4th in front of Novoletskaya and Gonzalez of Movistar. Annemiek van Vleuten still remains leader. Fisherton-Scott is now in a perfect position, with Van Vleuten and Georgia Williams occupying the 2 top spots. Although being caught in the finale, Paulina Royakis enters into the top 10 and still has a chance to win. Tomorrow the peloton will take on the Queen Stage, 120 kilometres, starting and finishing in Loretta, and concludes with the race's only first category climb.